What's up, everybody? John Timmerman here, co-founder of NoBull. Thanks for joining us wherever you're joining us, over here on Instagram or on YouTube, Facebook, my LinkedIn. Got a new haircut, summer ready. But tonight we're talking about our speaker series. So every Monday we go live and I talk about the speakers that we have coming to NoBullCON and why you should care. We tried really, really hard to get some of the most interesting tactical speakers that we possibly could to teach all of you out there who are interested in growing your business or the business that you work for exponentially in 2021. So we went out and got speakers that I would want to go see and learn from. Speakers that have I keep saying speakers, they're business builders. They're not speakers. They're not professional speakers. They are people who have tactically built actual companies in a variety of different industries. So we went out and got really interesting stories, really interesting backgrounds, really exciting growth models. And we're bringing them all to you at NoBullCON, which is happening April 7th and 8th. If you're new to NoBullCON, go check us out, NoBullCON.com. If you or anybody you know are interested in getting a ticket, just use the code LIVE30. That's the code we have here, and you'll get 30% off, exclusive just to this live stream. So make sure you share that LIVE30. You'll get 30% off both days of NoBullCON. So today we're talking about two of our amazing speakers, Shay Rowbottom and Michele Liddle. So I want to say first, it's International Women's Day. I don't want to use this as a marketing ploy or a tactic or anything like that. Anybody on my team knows that I'm very passionate about equal opportunity and building up women, building up people of color, building up LGBTQ, super passionate about it. But I wanted to highlight two badass women that are coming to talk who've done some really amazing things. And that is Shay Rowbottom and Michele Liddle. So we have an amazing lineup of other female speakers as well. Powerful, strong, awesome women who've super successful. But Shay and Michele are two stories that I think are really, really interesting for those of you out there who are interested in growing a brand, growing your company, for two reasons. Number one, Shay Rowbottom started by just putting out content online and grew an entire brand and actually was part of the rise, I guess. It's not really the rise of LinkedIn, but the re-energization of LinkedIn against all the other social media networks out there. So LinkedIn's been around for a while, but I'd say in the past 2 years, maybe 3 if you're stretching it, it has really become one of the most powerful social media platforms out there. It's not just a job board anymore. So what did she do? Shay started, she went through a really rough time in her life. She talks a lot about it. She had another company making viral videos or licensing viral videos. So she studied those videos. She figured out what made them go viral. She ended up splitting from that company that she owned, and she went and started putting out videos on LinkedIn, which at the time were not the type of videos that you'd see on LinkedIn. They were business focused, but they were edited like a YouTube video. And she started doing that and very quickly grew a following and really quickly turned that into a business, consulting and teaching other people how to create content on LinkedIn. And she's thriving at it. And so all of you out there, 100% of you out there that are interested in growing your business, absolutely have to, I will repeat, you have to have a presence on LinkedIn if you want to increase the chances of that growth. So Shay Rowbottom is going to come and teach us all of that. So I'll get back to Shay in just a moment. Michele Liddle. Michele Liddle is another amazing story. I was actually connected with Michele through a good friend of mine. She started making granola, just like cereal granola out of her kitchen. And as a way to try to help local homeless and people that needed food, underserved communities and people that were going hungry, families that were going hungry. And she started making this granola and started making more of it. And it was popular, started making more of it. and ended up sort of clawing and climbing and turning this into a business. So if you go and search the perfect granola, you will find the company that Michele Liddle started out of Rochester, New York, in her home, with no money, just a good recipe. This is such an interesting story because Michele, against all odds, against the I forget the percentage, but I think it's like 2.4% of venture capital goes to women. So do the math. 100% minus 2.4, you're at 97.6. 97.6% of venture capital money that goes to men. Against all of those odds, she didn't get any money, needless to say. Even though she had a great product in an industry that was, was competitive, but still had plenty of room to grow, which is like the natural granola space, natural food space. So she got no money. So what did she do? She went and entered every single pitch competition that she could. She pitched it. She pitched. I forget the number exactly, but I'm pretty sure she went through hundreds of different venture capital and pitch competitions in order to get enough money to scale and grow and build that up. And she ended up winning the Rise. I think it's called Rise. It's the Stacy Pita Chips. The founder of that, Stacy Pita Chips, has a fund that's basically goes towards giving women in the natural food space money to start their businesses. She ended up winning that. She got to the next level. She climbed. She has distribution on Amazon. She has distribution in grocery stores. So she's got an awesome story of going against all odds and being a mom at the same time. So for all of you moms out there, shout out to my wife, Lindsay, who are trying to still grow business and crush it. Michele Liddle is and will continue to be an inspiration for all of us, not just moms, all of us men and women. So Shay and Michele are two of our amazing speakers that we have coming to NoBullCON. We selected Shay because she was an inspiration for me personally, putting out more content on LinkedIn, putting out more video content specifically on LinkedIn. And she not only was an inspiration, but if you follow her videos and if you follow her advice, she will teach you actually how to become successful putting out LinkedIn content. And I believe we actually have a discount on her course, her LinkedIn course, as a part of a perk to all of our ticket holders. So that'll be cool too. And Michele Liddle. Michele is going to teach us all, number one, how to grow a business from nothing with very little resources. You find a way. Michele is a great entrepreneur. She found a way, and she will inspire all of us how to find our way against all odds. And not to mention all of you women out there, happy International Women's Day. She's going to be talking about how to find your space, find opportunity. And if you can't find opportunity, create opportunity as a woman in today's business world. Listen, there's still a massive inequality of men and women. It's getting better. It's getting better. People are out there trying to push for change, and there's a lot of good happening, but it's still not equal necessarily. So Michelle's going to help all of you amazing entrepreneurs, business leaders out there figure out and find tactical ways to create your own opportunities for growth and success. So don't forget, discounts are at NoBullCON.com. Discount, use the code LIVE30 for 30% off tickets. We also have bulk packages. So if you work for a company, I think we have packages of 5, 10, 15 out there that you can get your whole team, and you'll get discounts off of that as well. Let's see, what are some other cool things? I want to read from some of their bios because I did not do the details justice about Michele and Shay. So for Michele, she started out of her kitchen to feed the hungry and empower underserved through simple, healthy food, and nourishes both the body and the soul. I actually forgot that she employs people who are underserved as well. So she tries to hire people from the community that can do work, packing orders, things like that. So not only does she give 5% of the profits to homeless shelters and outreach centers and food banks, and she doesn't do it for marketing. She literally founded the company on this. So all of you out there that are like, oh, like 5%, what's that? Well, I'm a big fan of people that give anything just out of the good of their heart and not from a marketing standpoint. But also you have to realize that she doesn't run a nonprofit. She runs a business. She has to have profit to be able to grow the business. She can't give all the money away. That's bad business. And that's not going to help anybody. That's not going to help any homeless people. It's not going to help any kids in need. That's not going to help any students, because if she doesn't have money to grow the business, they won't have a job, they won't have granola, and they won't have donations to their charity. So she gives 5% and has from the beginning. She also hires students. That's who it is, to give them the skills they need to break the poverty cycle and fuel hunger. So any of us that work in that sort of world, we know that a lot of times that poverty starts in the home, starts with kids, and trying to, break that cycle by giving them opportunity. It's amazing. She's definitely the definition of what it means to be an entrepreneur. So let's talk a little bit about, so in 2019, the perfect granola was the focus of a Walmart advertising campaign. That was the other thing I was trying to remember. So Stacy's Rise Project in 2019, also in 2019, she was part of Walmart's commitment to American companies that give back to their communities. So American made, gives back to her community. It's amazing. Shay Rowbottom. So where was the thing? Here it is. I wanted to see the growth that she had. So in 2018, Shay decided to take everything she'd learned and apply it to her own personal brand on LinkedIn. She quickly realized the opportunity on LinkedIn for organic growth was not comparable to other platforms. And within 6 months of creating videos consistently for her page, talk about that in just a minute, she had grown to over 25,000 followers and generated over 2 million video views on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, not YouTube, not Instagram, not TikTok, LinkedIn. And that goes to show you the power and the hunger of people on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn's getting a little bit more saturated with content, but I still, in my heart of hearts, as a marketer, also as a marketing agency founder, still believe Instagram or LinkedIn is a huge opportunity for those of you out there that want to create content. And the reason is because you're not saturated. Those of you that are in B2B environments and B2B businesses, generally LinkedIn is your platform to do it. And you don't have the competition like a consumer company would on TikTok or Instagram. Millions and millions and millions and billions of video hours out there in competition. On LinkedIn, as a B2B person, as a B2B leader, or even as a B2C leader, honestly, LinkedIn is an amazing place for you to carve out your niche. I can say this because we have literally gotten business from the videos that we put out. Good Monster, that is, puts out on LinkedIn. So pumped to hear more from Miss Shay Rowbottom. So I think that's it for tonight. Some awesome things out for those of you out there. We are on Clubhouse. If you don't know what Clubhouse is, you probably have an Android phone, and I am sorry for you. But they will probably come out with an Android app soon. So they're only on the iPhone right now, but Clubhouse is the newest social media platform. And it's not just like new, like TikTok, like, oh, cool, like my kids are on it. Clubhouse is the place where everybody is. Everybody. Doesn't matter to the industry that you're in. We're talking celebrities, business builders, entrepreneurs, students. Everybody's all on there and everybody's chatting it up. It's an audio only platform. And NoBull is on there. We host rooms a couple times a week. Our next room is how to biz dev as an introvert in 2021. Really excited about this one. We're going to be pulling people in to talk about business development, sharing their tips, and then also how to do, how an introvert like me, believe it or not, even though I talk fast and my brain moves 1,000 miles an hour, I'm still sort of an introvert at heart, who likes to stay at home. I guess that's what an introvert is, right? So We're going to be doing that this Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Clubhouse, How to Biz Dev as an Introvert in 2021. This Wednesday at 2 p.m. If you have an iPhone and you don't have Clubhouse yet, we can send you invites because it's still in beta. I have an invite. Marcos has an invite. Some other people on our team have invites, so we can send you one. Just DM us on Instagram. Sean says, ping me when you're on Clubhouse. Will do, Sean. Sean, go follow me, John Timmerman. Jackie, go follow me, literally John Timmerman, at John Timmerman, because that's the only way I can ping you. Sean, I already follow you. Sorry. Sean, I already follow you. Jackie, find me on Clubhouse, follow me, and then DM me on Instagram. I will connect with you. That way I can ping you also, and you can pop into the room. Good to talk with you, Sean. Sorry, I didn't recognize the name at first. So this Wednesday at 2 p.m. Next week on this show, we're going to be talking about Gary Vaynerchuk, and I'm going to be talking about how we got him as our keynote speaker for free. It still blows my mind to this day, but it shows all of you out there the possibility of just a little bit of creativity and some hard work, and then just making shit happen can work to your benefit. So make sure you share this with your friends. Anybody out there who's trying to grow a business, anybody out there who's a leader, that's what this conference is for. Anybody who wants to be a leader, that's what this conference is for. Anybody who is an entrepreneur or wants to be an entrepreneur, that's what this conference is for. And all of this content that we put out on social, on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on everywhere, is all mapping to that goal. So if your goal is to crush 2021, we'll see you back here Monday at 7:30, or we'll see you on Clubhouse Wednesday at 2 p.m. That's it, everybody. Have a good night.